Woo! Can I just say it, guys? What a fantastic event this past weekend. What's up, people? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk, breaking down the Chicago online event results, and there were so many. If you guys are unaware of this, there are 2 weeks now until our next homestand event. Come back every day for a different Call of Duty story. We have so many storylines, so many team stuff happening, and some big stories also going to be touched on later today. I don't think I need to go into detail, but you guys can stop by later. Some huge details from maybe a lower tier Call of Duty scene, the Challenger scene. But this past weekend, guys, was so amazing to watch. So much better, so much improvement from the Dallas online event. We go to Chicago, and yes, spoiler alert, it's already in the title. You guys are well aware the Dallas Onliners, Dallas Empire take down the Atlanta FaZe, also Chicago to get there in an incredible tournament. Besides that, though, the other storylines for many other teams, if you guys are also new to the channel, when it comes time for Monday results, we break down very briefly all of the impressive things I did see and things of note as well. First of which, Seattle Surge. Yes, they are farming their points. So far, all of their points this season have come from the LA Guerrillas, all 20 of them. So yes, a decent performance here, but certainly stuff to take away from that. Still their struggles, and still the only team they can take down is another bottom 6 and obviously bottom 4 team out there in the LA Guerrillas. They do make playoffs this time around, but Atlanta FaZe then taking them down was no surprise. In doing so, we also saw Optic Gaming. I was a bit surprised by this. I think we all expected, obviously not for them to be totally reformed, but with Dashi not being out of the roster and still sticking it out, we thought maybe they could have their chance and their run here as well. That just did not happen. The rumors are already resparked about Optic Gaming possibly set to be making changes. Now, alongside them, I would say a team who did make changes and is very impressive. That's going to be the New York Subliners, guys. Certainly a solo video coming soon. Mac Melts and the overall team improvement so far, whether or not it's online, guys, the team has improved. You don't take down Chicago, take FaZe to a map 5, and then get eliminated by Chicago and say, oh, that's the same Subliners we've seen all season long. It certainly is not. Mac has definitely added something to this team. I'm not sure exactly what, but watching New York this weekend, man, they were in the group of death and they almost made it out. I am super impressed and super excited to see where they also go in the future. And then also in the group of death, that's going to be London. I don't know what you really can say about all of this, right? There's going to be so many online comments about this, but when you're in a group of death and you get eliminated by both, you know, 2 of our top 3 teams, I think by most standards out there, Chicago and Atlanta, it was going to be a tough group for both those teams, London included. So I don't really know if I can take too much away from that. When it comes time for the playoffs, though, the one matchup that I think we all were waiting for had finally happened. That's going to be Dallas versus Chicago Huntsmen, and it was a stomping. All of those guys admitting to it, and that's going to be another storyline going forward because Call of Duty, we love its drama, we love the storylines around these teams as they do develop, and I hate to say it, but a lot of us saw this coming, right? Chicago struggled early on in the event. I think a few people were worried if they could actually make it out of the group itself. They make top 4 yet again, so it's a great result, but still, this is a team, a lineup who should always be top 4, and I think that's fair to say, and they fall in a stomping to Dallas Empire, which, you know, congratulations to Crim6, Clayster, and the Young Guns over there for really carrying themselves in that 3-0 victory. What does this mean for the future of Huntsmen? I don't know. I'm sure we'll cover it soon. And to what I thought was one of the funnest grand finals we have watched so far. Dallas Empire take down the Atlanta FaZe 3-1. If you guys watched Map 2 S&D, certainly I would say the pivotal moment of this series and the single best S&D I have watched all season long. Congratulations to Dallas Empire. Of course, Clayster also showing the router, because that's what we do when we have webcams now. You can show your router from home, as they are known as the onliners, and it was so fun to watch. Such a heavy improvement. I do think we'll see if there are complaints out there about these servers. Adding those server vetoes so teams can actually choose, at least have a bit more of an option out there, was great. I don't know whether this actually meant for Chicago RC saying they'd actually vetoed the Texas servers, so we'll see if anything develops from that. But either way, it was still so fun to watch. So many storylines, so much impressive action, but also so much probably in the wake of changes for a lot of teams out there. What did you guys think? Dallas Empire take their second ship, or kind of their second ship if we're going to count it either way. 1 on land, 1 online for the Dallas Empire. Please stay tuned, guys. Please stay tuned. There's a lot of crazy stuff coming out today. I'm mentally preparing right now to talk about it. So I'll see you guys back here. Drink your Wawa, drink your coffee, take care. Call of Duty League continues to impress.